Hi friends, in the last class we discussed how to recover a file that was closed without saving and without losing the data, how we can recover that file. Today we are going to discuss about viewing a large file with more columns and rows. So normally we have to scroll down, scroll up, scroll sidewise, and without doing so, what are the tools in Excel to view different parts of a large file that will be discussed today. Suppose we are handling a huge data with a large number of rows and columns. So while scrolling, we cannot see the top row, that is the column heading. In such situation, so we can select the view tab and click on the freeze pane, then freeze top row. So while scrolling down, the top row will remain there. And suppose we want to while scrolling right hand side, so we want to keep this first column, that is order ID, then we have to click on freeze pane, then freeze first column, click on the freeze first column, then you can see the first column remains there, order ID remains there, but the top row not remaining in the same position, so we could not see the row column heading. So in such situation, what we have to do is, suppose we want to freeze the first column and first row, select here, that is just below that is second row and second column, then first unfreeze the pane, then click again freeze the pane. Now the first row is freezed and also first column also freezed. This order ID remains the same. Suppose we have here some heading and other things, and we want to freeze the first three column or first two column and also this heading. So where we want to freeze, keep here. Suppose we want to freeze the first three columns, then select the fourth column and also the row we required, that is heading. So we selected here, then go to freeze pane, then again click here, then here you can see that first three rows, first three columns are freezed and also the column heading also remains there, that is also freeze. In this way we can freeze conveniently where we want to freeze. That is, if you want the number of columns, suppose we can freeze here also, just keep there where we want to freeze and click on freeze pane. Suppose you want to view the different part of the same sheet, so we can split the sheet into 4 parts. That is, you select where you have to split the sheet. Suppose we selected here, click here, then click on the view tab, go to the view tab, then click on the split, then this is split into 4 parts. That is, you can see this is the 4 part, so you can scroll here, then here also. And suppose you want to compare the total sales, and that is total sales and the net sale, you can see these two here. If you make any changes, that change will reflect here because this is same different part of the same sheet. So if you want to remove this split, so you just go and hover on the split bar, then double click, so this split is over. Now here the split is vertical, so you can move here and here. You can remove this split also by double clicking here or click on the split icon shown in the view tab. So the split over. So you cannot simultaneously use freeze pane and split. Suppose you freeze here, that is freeze pane. When you make split, what happens? Split take place here. You can see split is here. Okay, so you cannot simultaneously use freeze pane and split. Use either of one to view the different part of the same sheet. Suppose we want to compare two different sheets in the same workbook. Here there is a sale of 2023 and also another sheet is the 2024 sales. So we can compare the same sheet in the workbook and different sheets. So we are going to compare the different sheet. So here you can see that view option, freeze view option, that is a file name. So then go to the view tab, then click on the new window, then you can see that here it is 2, then press the control and tab together, then so we have two different copy of our workbook. So one is given as name 1, and you can move between the workbook by control tab. So here, so these two should be arranged. So go view and go to the arrange all, click on this. So you will be asked whether tailed, horizontal, etc. We select the tail. You can select any one of this, then click OK. Now we have two different windows of the same workbook. That is, here it's a copy 1, here copy 2. Then we can compare. So this is the same sheet we can compare, just like we have done in the split window. So here 2024 we selected, then again here you can select here we selected 2023-24, here we can select 2024-25. so click on here. So two different sheet of the same work, you can compare. You can scroll again here, you can compare the sales of 2023. You can also freeze this. Okay, if you want to freeze here, then you can go to the pane, freeze pane. Here also you can freeze, here also you can freeze the here freeze pane. So in this way you can view the different sheets. So you can see this is the net sale here, net sale in 2024 and 25. Here select here and see the net sales here. This can be compared. So in this way we can view the different sheet or same sheet of the same workbook. Suppose this is a copy. I told you that both are the copies. Then suppose you close it, then when you close that, that window is closed, and we are again to the original of the original file, that is our workbook. So when you close this, you will be asked whether you want to save or cancel or don't save. So in this way we can compare, we can make changes, and that change will reflect in both copies, and when you close the both one, you will be asked to save or don't save. So we click cancel for convenience. So let us wind up the class today, and we will be back next week with new tips and tricks in the view tab. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thank you. Goodbye.